Hey there, adventurers. Today is Sunday, April 18th, and we're here at Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World. I have got a fun day planned for us today, so if you're ready, let's go. This is so typical Florida. The weather doesn't know what it wants to do today. Does it want to be gray and rainy, or does it want to be bright and sunny? Only time will tell. A little bit of both, maybe. This week coming up is Earth Day and also Animal Kingdom's anniversary, and they've started the Earth Day celebrations already. Animal Kingdom is a park that is filled with lush greenery, flowing water, and of course animals, but also some world-class attractions and food. Sometimes I just like to stop here at the entrance, well, every time. It just like cools you off just looking at it. I don't know when they reopened this bridge, but I know the last few times I was here it was closed off, so I'm really happy to see it open. And I also don't know if that spider comes out on camera, but it just adds the sort of jungly feeling here. The waterfalls, it just feels so nice. And now we can go inside here. Oh, a little bit of cooling shade in a cave. Really feel like an explorer, an adventurer. See, I like to hover by these windows, and just the last few times that bridge has been closed, and I'm so happy it's open. Tree of Life is the centerpiece of Animal Kingdom, the most recognizable spot in the park. All the carved animals, it beckons you from far away to let you know you're in the right place. I really enjoy popping into the gift shops here in Animal Kingdom because they're so beautifully themed. Of course, they're cool on a hot day, and I like to see some of the new collections and merchandise. This looks like a full Pandora collection here. I like that hat. Can even get the mountain banshees over here. All right, looking at the Banshees and the Pandora merch is making me want to walk over to Pandora, just see what's going on over there. What do you say? Yeah, let's go. On the bridge walking over to Pandora, you already start to hear the alien sounds of another world. One of the things this land is praised for is just the immaculate theming. It's so rich and detailed, the soundscapes, the lighting, everything. Now let's just quietly listen and watch as the landscape changes. Welcome to the Valley of Moara, Pandora. Owel Nagati Kame, I see you. The indigenous Na'vi people, in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, welcome you to Pandora, a world similar to Earth but unique in so many ways. Enjoy and explore. The very first and most prominent sort of alien creature we see is this plant. Now, before these times, you could reach in and touch that area of the plant and steam would come out, and it was a really fun thing guests loved. But right now, most of the interactive and touchable areas in the park are roped off, and hopefully those will return because it's a lot of fun. Although this plant will forever remind me of like some sort of alien Audrey 2. If you know, you know. Hear all the little sounds. It's just so beautiful. Even while you're walking around during the day, you can see the sort of material that makes it glow at night. The two attractions here in Pandora are Avatar Flight of Passage and Na'vi River Journey. I really like Na'vi River Journey. Now, Flight of Passage is a very popular ride. A lot of people love it, and the line's always ridiculously long, and I personally have an unpopular opinion about it. Even though I love the theming of Pandora, and I love Na'vi River Journey, and I love Flight of Passage in theory, I don't love riding it because it makes me dizzy. I know that's an unpopular opinion. It's a favorite ride of a lot of people, and I totally understand why. It's really cool, and the first time I rode it, I was so impressed by the technology, but now, every single time I ride it, it's just staring at the screen and like the movement, something about it, I'm just like, oh, never again. Yeah, it's just, if you are prone to kind of motion sickness and screen dizziness, I'd say give it a try, because you don't know until you try, but it might not be for you. Of course, the floating mountains are the theming centerpiece pinnacle here, and we'll get a look at those from different angles. They are so realistic looking. They just completely look like part of the landscape. Be aware, this pond contains animals that shoot powerful jets of water into the air to hunt small flying creatures. Sudden arm movements close to the pond may trigger this hunting response. I don't think it's on right now. Oh, it was so fun when it would do a big squirrel. Oh, maybe? Come on. I'm moving my arm. I'm hearing noises. Oh, a lot of buildup for nothing. Well, anyway, let's keep exploring. Let's take a little look in here and see what there is to see. As far as lunch-wise, Satu'li Canteen. These cheeseburger steamed pods, the bao buns, are really popular. People love them. And I tried them a long time ago and I didn't love them. But you know what? I'm gonna try them again today. Because people love them so much. What do we want? Vegetable chips or vegetable slaw? Oh, it's... it's both. I've only been here at Animal Kingdom for about an hour and I'm already melting. So I think a little bit of a sit down inside Satu'li Canteen, trying the cheeseburger pods, giving them a second chance, cool us off, well, cool me off, and get me ready to go back out, and then we'll ride some rides and just enjoy this beautiful day that it's turning into here at Animal Kingdom. Oh, the sun is coming out. The gray is going away. The only way to enter Satu'li Canteen right now is to place a mobile order. And once your mobile order is ready, you get a notification in the app, and then you can check in with a cast member and go inside. It goes really fast. It's ready at pickup number 3. There is this large outdoor area to dine in if you'd like to dine outside. It's got shade, the theming's really pretty, you can see the floating mountains out there. But I am going to choose to go inside. Hello. Look how cool. Fire. Mobile order pickup. All right, number 3. Here's my order. I got the cheeseburger steamed pods bao buns with vegetable chips and vegetable slaw. And I got a 3 Daughters Beach Blonde Ale. These are made in St. Petersburg, Florida, so a local Florida beer. Just kidding, I know how to eat bao buns. You can either pick it up and eat it, or eat it with a knife and fork, however you prefer. Normally I would pick it up and eat it. I guess for my first bite, I'll do the old bao pickup. Mostly bun, very little meat in that first bite. But, this is actually better than I remember it being. I don't know why I didn't like it the first time. I think I was expecting like a traditional bao bun, and it's not. It's hamburger meat. It's ground meat with like, there's like sauce and like pickles in there, so it's a burger in a bun. And I like bao bun and I like burgers. It's good. Try the slaw. It's got like boba balls on it. Boba bubbles, boba pearls, whatever you want to call them. It's better without the boba, but it's basically coleslaw, but it's like just okay coleslaw. It's not like, oh, this is great coleslaw. It's like, yeah, it's fine coleslaw. These chips just look like regular chips. Good chips. There are 2 kinds of chips. There are like regular sort of tortilla chips, and then there are these which are like a smoky barbecue flavor. They're really thin and they taste really good. These are the ones I like. It's so chill in here. I love it. I really, really do. I love the music. If you've listened to me talk about theming anywhere before, you'll know that soundscapes and music are a huge part of what I love about theming. And just the music in here is just so epic, so soothing. I feel like just completely relaxed as soon as I hear it. And I've got to say, I'm really enjoying my lunch. I'm enjoying the bun, I'm enjoying the chips. The slaw is okay, but it'll do. I don't know, maybe it won't, but other things are great. I think what it is that it's like there's too much vinegar in it. It's like bitter and like tangy in a way that is just like a creamy slaw. What do you like? When I went up to the condiment station to see what they had honey. Now it's not everywhere that has honey, so there's got to be a reason for this, but I can't figure out what it is. What's the honey for? What item here is the honey for? I'm gonna try dipping my bun in it, see what happens. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I'm gonna dip my bun. Just a little bit of the bun left. I'm just gonna dip a little honey dip. I mean, honey never makes anything taste bad, so hey, that's good. Now I'm gonna get a big dip of honey. Wow, that's actually good. I don't know if this is what the honey's meant for, but it's real good. Oh, it's a honey dripping everywhere. Try that, it's good. All done. Time to head back into the park. Oh, just as I'm leaving, they're playing the song that plays in Navi River Journey. I want to ride Navi River Journey so badly. The line's so long. Should we just do it? I'm gonna probably spend an hour in this line, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I hope so. But before I head into spending a chunk of my day in a huge line, let's stop for something. I don't know, like a drink, maybe a dessert, something to just cap off the meal. You know, just cap it off. Being in this line right now is the only way to get up close to this suit. So it's a fun little bonus. We get to look in here. Like, look at how big those hands are. They're huge. I bet he can't wait to be up and running again too, huh? I know, buddy. I know. By the way, I just learned that this is an actual mold from the film. It's not screen used, but it's a mold made from the screen used prop from the film. However, this I learned is an actual screen used motion picture prop from the Pandora film. That's so cool. There's so many Easter eggs hidden all over this land. Okay, but now it's time to order, so I think we're gonna go for the Rum Blossom. The Rum Blossom gets some boba bubbles in it. It's got some rum in it, Bacardi Superior. Get fancy straw. Thank you, ma'am. Find a place to drink it. Oh my gosh, what a pretty beverage. I love how in Disney, even the trash cans are themed. Since the rum was just poured right on top, you could see it just sitting there on top. This definitely requires a stir. Let's try this. It's actually really delicious. It tastes like very sweet and fruity. It is sugary, but it's not like overly sugary. I don't know how to explain it. It's just delicious. I've never had one. I like it. It's good. A funny thing just happened. The line for Flight of Passage just got ridiculously short. Well, half an hour. Even though I don't love this ride, I'm gonna hop in. But now I have my drink, so I'm gonna step to the side, finish this frozen goodness, and get in that line and ride this ride. Sign says 40 minutes, but looking at this line, hi, thank you. I can just tell it's gonna be shorter because we are just walking right up this pathway, whereas normally this line starts all the way outside of this pathway. And look at this, I'm just walking. So far, no stopping. So a cast member just told me, a really lovely, nice cast member by the way, that around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, on days that the park closes at 8 like this, the lines for these rides tend to get shorter. I don't know why, I don't know if it's people park hopping or the weather, but that is a really good thing to know because this look at this. This is amazing. Like, what is this? We're doing it. This queue is incredible. Oh my gosh, now I'm really excited to ride. Oh my gosh, the fact that you can see the back of the floating mountains back here. Oh, I almost tripped over a, thing. It's so cool. I want to take a second. Well, I was hustling. My shoelace is untied, but I haven't stopped for 1 second to be able to tie it. Like, we're not stopping. This is moving the entire time. And we're about to go inside. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful in here. Honestly, it's worth it just to get to go through the queue of this ride because it's so gorgeous in here. Normally you'd be standing in these spots for a long time, but right now it's just go, go, go. All of the sounds and the lighting in here, the cave paintings. I just love it. I love walking through these cavernous. Okay, here we go into the facility. Very, very creepy. Here's where everything gets a little bit alien. Fun story, I was actually here for the pass holder preview of the Pandora land before it opened to the public. And it was my first time ever trying to vlog, and it's a nightmare, so I never released it or shared it, but I still have it. And it's not great, but at least I was there and it was a lot of fun. Hey, all you can do is just keep trying to getting better. You are entering a Pandora Conservation Initiative field site, working to study and reverse habitat destruction caused by unregulated RDA operations in the Valley of Moara. Attention. Toxicity levels. Uh-oh. What does that mean? I don't even have time to stop and read that right now, but it looks very toxic. Very toxic, but we'll just go for it. I think we'll be okay, right? Just some extreme toxicity levels, that's all. No big deal. The theming is all around you. Floor to ceiling. We're about to enter the laboratory and we're gonna see some cool things, but with how quickly this line's moving, I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to stop for too long in front of things, but we'll see. Because the line isn't as crowded as it usually is, they're not even using one side of it, they're only using the left side. That's what we're about to do. Oh, that was Joe Rohde! So there. About to get on. This is bonkers. I'm kind of really excited to be in here. Like, I just wish I could have soaked in the line, but I guess if the choice is either wait in line for a really long time and soak in the details, or move quickly and maybe don't get to soak them in as much. Alright, he told me I was seat 8, but I'm gonna stand in the red circle. I got my glasses.
Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a banshee.
I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi. Connecting to an Ikron and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya.
All right, you ready?
Cool.
Let's
rise to the challenge.
Then put on your flight visors.
Ser sentados. Inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen.
This ride also has scents and I can already smell them. Yeah. Hello. Okay, so 8 is my spot. Can confirm, I don't like it. Oh, yeah, I just, it's cool. It's a cool experience. Again, it's a thing that like everybody loves, but I just tend to get dizzy looking at screens like that. You get in the chair and you're strapped and you're leaning forward. And there's no escape. It's 4.5 minutes, which isn't that long, but it feels long in the moment to me. Like if you're someone who just gets dizzy like that, it gives me a headache. It just really does. But let's go see how River Journey looks and see if there's a line for that, because that's a nice relaxing one that will soothe that headache right away. I do really like the whole queue and theming though. The line for Na'vi River Journey went all the way outside of Pandora earlier, and now it's 25 minutes. Let's definitely do this. The floating mountains look even more beautiful in the gray sky. And look at this, we're moving right along. This is great. I'm just standing under the fan for a second. Whew, adventuring is a humid business. We're just walking on. Another walk on. We just, like, this is just the right time of day. This is amazing. What time is it? 5 o'clock p.m. right now. This is the time. Look at this. This line is usually... How lucky are we today? I wish you could see my humongous smile right now. I am just grinning from ear to ear in excitement. I just can't believe this. Like, this is non-stop moving. There's no standing. It's just walking. I didn't know if I'd be able to ride either of the rides today, and now we're gonna get to ride both. Oh, we're going in. Row number 1. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. This is a dark ride, a boat ride. My favorite 2 things combined. I love dark rides and I love boat rides. Oh my gosh, how exciting. I'm so excited. Oh, that feels so good just to be in here. Beautiful. In this ride. Enjoy Na'vi River journey. I just wish there was more. There's that one amazing shaman animatronic that's so beautiful, and you just want to like stare at it and look at it for a long time. There's so many just beautiful things happening everywhere. The music I love so much. You know, it's longer than I remember it being, but it is still very short, which is fine. I want more. One more minute and it would be like a tier above what it is, but it's still really, really great. Beautiful, relaxing. I love just a dark ride and a boat ride. To me, that's more enjoyable than Flight of Passage, but that's just me. I recommend trying both and see what you like better. Maybe you just like them both the same, or... Exiting the ride, you get yet again another view of the waterfall, the beautiful waterways, plants, and floating mountains of Pandora. This area used to be a stage for drummers. They would come up here dressed in their themed garb of the land and do a whole drumming ceremony. See those big pads? Those are drums. These are drums here too. And it was a whole wonderful show that has not returned since the parks reopened, but hopefully, again, this is another one that I really hope returns because it added a lot of life and spark to this land. When you heard the drummers, when you heard them chanting and drumming and performing, everybody would congregate, which is clearly why they're not doing it right now. However, it is sorely missed by many guests, including myself, and we can't wait until they return. I'm going to now head out of Pandora just because I feel like exploring more. See what else we can do. Sound, the music, and the theming all changes. We're going to pass through the Asia section. There's something I want to see if we can do. It might not be what you expect. This area is themed so beautifully though. Oh my goodness, Kali River Rapids. This ride was closed for a really long time. It reopened pretty recently and I haven't ridden it for like, I don't know, a year, maybe 2 years. And we're gonna do it. I just got a plastic bag to put my stuff in because you get soaked on this ride. It is sweltering and I am sweating and I am red as a beet and I'm so hot and I just felt like I want to do a water ride and I haven't done this ride for so long. We're about to get drenched. Here we go. I have the GoPro, so I'm ready. Like every other part of Animal Kingdom, the queue for Kali River Rapids is themed beautifully. I have parts of the line to myself right now. This is incredible. How often do you get to explore this line like this by yourself? Not that often. This is amazing. The best in adventure and sightseeing. Here we go. Gone to temple, return soon. Many guests choose to wear a poncho for this ride because like I said, you get soaked. I'm not kidding, like you get soaked. I'm just going for it, I'm getting soaked. I did get this bag, like I said, I'm gonna put my purse in it. You can also put your stuff in a locker and the GoPro is waterproof, so we'll film with that. Woo! We're about to go on an expedition. A very wet expedition. There's a rotating platform here, and we're about to load up. I'm gonna get my own. Yes?
Awesome, I'll just take you on the back left.
Okay, thank you. I have a full entire boat full of people. I'm gonna pull this string up to try to hold my hat on. I think that'll hold my hat on. I'm already soaked just from sitting in the seat. This whole like raft spins around and around. When is it coming? You don't know. It does feel good though, so far. First splash. Oh, here comes more splashes.
Yes! No! Oh! Oh no! Yes!
Oh! No, no, no! No, no, no. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, I mean we got soaked, but not as soaked as I thought. I think my stuff stayed dry though. Woo! We did it! My belongings stayed dry. I think a smart thing to do would be to bring like a larger waterproof bag, but that you can like fold up and put inside your other bag. And then you can put your stuff inside it before you ride, or just use a locker like a normal person will probably do. But that's a lot of fun. I wish it was longer. I was ready to get more soaked. And with that, I think that is a perfect way to cap off a really, really fun day here at Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World. If you want to see more videos about Animal Kingdom and more of the rides here like Expedition Everest and Dinosaur, which are two of my favorites that I ride almost every time I visit, you can check out my other recent Animal Kingdom videos. Since I ride those nearly every time, I figured I'd do some different rides this time and just have a different experience for myself and for you. There's a ton of fun coming up, so please stay tuned. If you're new and you enjoyed this, please subscribe to join in all the future fun. Once again, thank you so much for joining me for today's adventure. I'm sending you all so much love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye!